Hello and welcome to this short presentation. My name is Ian Green and I'm the provider of a variety of programs that are offered via Silver Source, the company that provides different programs to various individuals throughout the retirement home and retirement residence community. This is a presentation just to show you a little bit about what the offerings are that are available to you. What I'll be doing today is showing you the camera angles and also playing a piece of music just to give you a taste of one of the programs that I've created called the Great Classical Works for Solo Piano. So as you can see, I'm here in my home studio and I've created a slideshow for each presentation, as well as a couple of different camera angles that hopefully you'll enjoy and find interesting. So the piece we'll be listening to today is a song called For Release. So what I'll do is come over to the slideshow here, and you can see some information related to this piece of music. This piece For Release is known as the Bagatelle number 25 in A minor, but it's more famously known by its title, For Release. But something that's interesting is that this piece of music was actually published after Beethoven's death, many years after, especially, which is interesting because usually famous melodies are written and published during a composer's life. Now, you might be wondering why this is the case. And this is the reason. Mr. Beethoven wrote a lot of pieces of music, but only published a select number of them. So the vast output of music that is now available, not all of it was published during his lifetime because he was not happy with the piece for one reason or another. A lot of the pieces that were published after his death were actually completed by Mr. Beethoven, but were kept in manuscript books and other boxes of material that were just, one would guess, would be like practices of the other works that he was working on. So he would work on a rough copy, but then take that music and put it into another piece that would be published later. So anyway, that's a bit of an interesting story behind that piece. This piece is, of course, a wonderful and very famous and well-known composition that has stood the test of time, but it became famous after the death of the composer, which is kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do now is come over to the piano, and you'll see a different camera angle, and I'll gladly play this song for you. This is the song For Release. That was the piece Für Elise by Beethoven. So you can see how there are different camera angles as well as information that is provided in each presentation. And I've created a presentation of the great classical works for solo piano, and also another set of presentations on the great jazz standards, so jazz piano pieces. And that's the same format for each of the presentations. There's a bit of information on each of the pieces, as well as a performance of each piece in a very intimate environment to create a personalized concert for each in person that would enjoy this type of presentation. So, thank you so much for joining today for this short introduction to these presentations. And if you have further questions, please feel free to reach out to the Silver Source Company, and they, I'm sure, will be able to help provide the resources to help these programs to be offered to the residences and to the residents that live there. Have a wonderful day and take care.